can see thick fur boots. Still England. I think I'm leaving the house for good.
How does that make you feel?
Resolute. I think it wants to get away from something.
And where is the Toucans pub?
The only words I'm getting coming into my head are running my mouth off. 1767. I'm getting a Norfolk accent, by the way. I'm dying, that's what's the matter with me. To be loved is an important thing, and that it's unconditional.
Yes. What's the number above that door?
£1763.
And let me know when you look down at your feet what you can see.
I can see thick fur boots, and it's very, very cold and snowy.
Just very gently now, just ease yourself up and just look up your body. Just take in what you're wearing. Tell me, if you can, just describe what you're wearing.
Nothing particularly interesting. It's sturdy, looks like a Hessian material jacket, very brown, but it's quite dark as well.
Is there anything else about you and what you're wearing?
I'm just well protected from the wind and the cold. Got a big, don't know if it's a fur hat.
If you look back down at your feet now, what are you standing on?
Snow.
And if you look up and look around you, just take in what you can see. Can you describe what you can see?
It's open ground. It's dark-ish. There's a bit of light, but it's quite blizzardy. But it's an open field.
Are you on your own?
think it's a horse I'm with.
Is it your horse?
Yeah, I think so. I'm right next to it.
Do you know where you are?
Just this home, that's all.
What country are you in?
Still England.
Do you know whereabouts in England?
No.
What are you doing here now at this time? Why are you here? In this place?
I think I'm leaving something. I'm leaving a warm house.
Do you know why you've chosen to do that?
No, but I think I'm leaving the house for good.
How does that make you feel?
Resolute.
How old are you?
30.
What's your name?
Well, it's like before, two names could pop in at the same time. And this time it's another J, Jim Jacob.
Jim Jacob.
I don't know if it's it's a full name or if it's this, I don't know.
Your subconscious will know. Is it a full name?
Yes.
Where are you from, Jim Jacob?
Here. Don't know where here is.
Don't know where here is. Where are you heading?
Don't know. I think it wants to get away from something.
Does your subconscious know what you're trying to get away from?
I think it's a person. A wife, I think.
What's your wife's name?
Irene.
Why do you want to get away from Irene?
She goes on at me. It's what I'm hearing.
She goes on at you.
I'm just saying what pops into my head.
That's fine. Your subconscious knows. Your subconscious is talking as Jim Jacob. So Jim Jacob's wife Irene goes on at him and say, Jim, you've decided to leave. What's going through your mind right now?
I need a drink.
And where would you get one of those, Jim?
The pub.
Is there one near you? What's it called?
Two Hounds.
David mentioned that he went to the Two Hounds pub, and I went looking for a Two Hounds pub. Sadly, I couldn't find one.
And where is the Two Hounds pub?
Just in the village down the road. I don't think he's welcome there.
And where would that be?
I don't think he's very popular in the village.
What have you done, Jim Jacob, to be unpopular?
The only words I'm getting coming into my head are running my mouth off.
Why do you do that?
I'm getting a Norfolk accent, by the way. Saying, well, I don't know.
What year is it?
1763, I think.
What is it that you do? Do you earn a living?
Yeah, I think it's definitely to do with farms. But I don't think he's a wealthy man.
What do you do on farms?
Work them. That's what he's saying.
So do you work your farms or do you work others' farms?
Others.
Who do you work for then?
Local farmer Rudd.
Where's his farm?
He's on the field now.
When you say he's on the field now, do you mean you can see him?
No, I mean Jim is standing on the field.
What's going through his mind?
He wants to get away.
Let those images fade now, just for a moment. And as the images start to reform, tell me where you find yourself now.
He's back in his home.
You're back what?
In bed, in home, at home. With a strong pain in the head.
Do you know what's wrong with you?
When you ask me these questions, I get very quick responses. With a Norfolk voice. Yeah, I'm dying, that's what's the matter with me.
What are you dying on?
Well, drink.
Are you on your own?
No. His wife's with him.
What's your wife's name?
Irene.
What year is it?
1767.
How do you feel about this? What's happening to you?
Brought it on myself.
Can you describe the surroundings to me?
Nice. Warm and cozy. A country cottage. Not particularly grand, but very nice and warm and cozy. Thatch, small rooms, low beam ceilings. Candlelight, it's dark, but warm and caring.
What's Irene doing?
Looking after me.
How does that feel to have Irene looking after you?
Don't deserve her.
Is there anyone else you're leaving behind?
I think there's a child. Still young.
What's your child's name?
Mabel.
Where's Mabel now?
Downstairs.
What's significant about this event that you've come to in this life? What do you want to learn from it?
I think it's the contentment and the peace. I think it's having someone there with you.
Are you getting any other feelings with this?
I'm feeling emotional.
Just know that it's your subconscious and you're looking at it through your subconscious and as David, even though you're experiencing what Jim is going through. You're doing it with the knowledge of your future you. There's no need for trauma. There's no need to hold on to it. It's just learning. And what are you learning from this? What is it that you're learning? What are you feeling now?
That to be loved is an important thing, and that it's unconditional.
And what's your final thought as you leave this life?
Just found that a very interesting experience, that one.
Let those images fade now.
It is fascinating how emotional people can get under hypnosis. We've had quite a lot of people who have got quite tearful whilst we've hypnotized them. And as you saw at the end of David's session, then he was quite emotional. He was on his deathbed, remembering being on his deathbed, and saying more or less that he'd been not a good husband, he hadn't been nice to his wife, and here he was on his deathbed and she was still looking after him. And I think his expression was, he said, love is unconditional. That was beautiful.
Awake, wide awake, wide awake. Open your eyes when you're ready. Take a deep breath. How are you feeling?
Yeah, fine. Just a bit shocked by that last bit. Yeah, it just came out of nowhere, really. But I feel fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
How's
really
your
interesting.
experience? Very interesting.
Yeah, it was very interesting. Very interesting.
It's interesting that you chose to be disassociated, which is a different way of doing hypnosis, actually. If you have people with trauma or phobias or whatever, you sometimes disassociate them so that they're looking through their eyes but looking at themselves, so that they're not feeling it, which is quite interesting that you chose that way to look at yourself. But your subconscious always knows what's right and wrong. And when I persisted in questioning you, it was definitely you that you were looking at. Because the answers came very quickly, which is definitely a bit of a clue. So, because it's a knowing.
Right. Yeah. It's I don't know what to say. It's very, very strange. You do sort of feel like you're not in full control of the situation. It is what pops into your head rather than anything else. So that's, yeah.
Your descriptions were quite specific, so very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm dying to know, what does the hat look like? Because I'm.
The thing I can think of is, a French, I don't know, is it a strange French painter has a weird bulbous hat that's completely open. Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sombrero.
That's a clergyman's hat.
The clergyman's? Oh, okay.
And actually, interestingly, it's only modern day that when you go into church, you take your hat off. In the earlier periods, You kept your hat on.
In church?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember distinctly you saying, "Oh, I'm not taking my hat off."
Yeah.
That's a bit weird.
And I remember the women there all had white, what you call these, a white, and that was tied.
Interesting.
But,
So are you feeling back in the room?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So take just a few deep breaths.
Feeling a bit embarrassed actually. Yeah.
That's part of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just tap in here for me, just come back to. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
All right.
After the hypnosis session, then David and I had a chat about it, and I asked him what he thought about it. And he said, well, I didn't really feel I was hypnotized. I felt as if I was put into a very relaxed state, and then that enabled my mind to kind of make up a story. And maybe that's correct. Maybe that's what happened. He certainly, to me, looked like he was hypnotized, and he was deeply enough into it that he got quite emotional at one stage. So I think he was hypnotized, but David doesn't, and he's the one that was there.